And just like that, the final episode of the recording session has begun. Welcome back to... I almost said Ace Attorney. This might as well be Ace Attorney at this rate, with how many Ace Attorney references I make. Welcome back to Residence of Fate. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video game, it's like a commentary. When we last left off, we had this. So, the good thing is we took out the walker. He's just laying there. Okay, so... now they can just take care of the shady thugs, who shouldn't really be that much of an issue. They have a lot less shield... and they shouldn't be as bad. That one guy is freaking, like, have you ever seen, like, pro level players play, like, fighting games? You know, it's called zoning, where you go in and out of somebody's zone. You know, because, like, each move, like, if you ever watch, like, pro level fighting games, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, oh, heck, even if you were to see me play, like, Street Fighter or something, I'm not really, like, pro level. I would just, if I went to Evo, I'd get absolutely destroyed, but, you know, you'd see me just going back and forth, like, sort of like edging your way in and out of somebody's field of influence, you know, sort of trying to bait them into doing attacks so that you can do your own stuff. That's kind of what that guy was looking like. He was, it was like he was zoning a bit, except for in this game, that's kind of pointless because this isn't a fighting game. So, alright, whatever. One of these days, I should do a Let's Go Random on Street Fighter 4, just because, like, I talk about it so much, right? But I've never done a video on it, so maybe one of these days. Maybe even get Kratos on it, because he did get the game free for gold. He just never really... I just remember talking to him out on Skype. He said that freaking... this was really stupid. I remember he's like, oh, you know, I downloaded the game. I looked at the main menu for 2 seconds. And I was like, I'm not going to play this, and then I deleted it. Oh man, I remember that. I was like in a call with him and Garkon. I was like, dude, you're stupid. Oh, I didn't say that, but I was just like, you're stupid. Okay, alright, I have a walker and 2 gremlins. Snow gremlins. Alright, not too bad. Let's see here. What if I talk like the wise sage voice the entire time? Like I'm the judge or something? Phoenix, witness! Witness, how could you hold this against the court or something? I don't know. This is why I don't ad-lib stuff. I'm really bad at ad-libbing. I can just provide the voice and read the lines. I can't come up with my own lines on the fly like that. Generally speaking. Or just, well, actually, no. Usually what he says, I guess that does make a lot of sense. Alright, Phoenix, I don't think that you have enough to do... I don't think it's really necessary to do a cross-examination, but if you insist, let's try. Or something, I don't know. I should have actually done the bait and click strategy of not getting Zephyr frozen. Alright, let's just retry. Nah, we'll try it. Okay. Switch over to you. Oh, that's right, I still do have like a trillion, well, actually, really only one, because like I said, I want to save like 31. I want to save 30 for the boss, whatever. I feel like the next boss is going to have a snow motif. It would make the most sense, wouldn't it, ladies and gentlemen? I think so, anyway. Okay. I think we're probably going to lose this one. If I were to be... okay! Gotta be careful there. Target airborne. Yeah, we're probably going to lose this one, unfortunately. Because... yeah, it takes so long to recover from being frozen. I wish that we could get a second whatchamacallit, but we can't. Target airborne. Okay, I'm going to move out of the way just a little bit. He's going to keep following me, but... and we don't have Leanne to recover our scratch damage, which is also unfortunate. Alright, well, you're not going to freeze me, hopefully. Well, if he attacks Vashyron, we're going to end up losing our patience meter and going to condition critical. Oh well. I just like a random thing. I don't know, like, if anyone's ever questions, like, how do you come up with so many voices for Ace Attorney and whatnot? The thing is, I don't really know. Like, with Ace Attorney, we're in condition critical. With Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations, where was I going at this? Or actually, with Ace Attorney Justice for All, I should say. I already had like, you know, some pre-established voices just before I started that series. You know, I had like my regular voice, which is what I gave Phoenix, and then I had like, oh, we're doing the bait and click strategy here. Clickbait strat. We'll call it the clickbait strategy. I was saying I had like the regular voice, and then I had like the Rita voice. I had like the Rita voice already, and then there's the Judith voice, which is what I gave the Judith voice, which is what I gave Maya and Mia, and then, you know, there's the Raven voice, which is kind of like the Judith voice a little bit, just a little bit lower, And then there's the Carol voice, which is what I gave, well actually, which is what I gave Detective Gumshoe, just a little bit lower. And then I also had the Wise Sage voice, but then so I had like all those pre-established voices, but then there were a bunch of other voices that like, you know, sort of just out of necessity came up with. Usually the way that it started out was like I had like a character who, like, I gave them like a sample like filler voice, like a placeholder voice, and then it slowly evolved into like something else, like, you know, like Wendy Oldbag, you know, like if you guys remember the very beginning of when she was, well, I mean that wasn't her first introduction to the Ace Attorney series, period, because I mean she was introduced in the third case of the first game, but you know that was her first time in Justice for All. You know, like when I first started doing her, I just gave her like an old lady voice like this, right? Well, then it eventually got in this for some reason, which I think actually fits her voice a lot better. Do you want me to do it, ladies and gentlemen? Do you want me to sing in my do you want me to start singing in my Wendy Oldbag voice? Because I can. I don't know why I love doing that so much. I remember someone in the comment section was like, "Why do you enjoy torturing us so much with that?" Oh, well, you know, this is, you know, I can't count everyone watching this to have watched like any of my Ace Attorney videos, so I might as well do it just to share, you know, with you Residents of Fate viewers only, you know, just the joy that you would get from Lady Von Karma, from Wendy Oldbag singing. Alright, leveled up to level 21. That number is always following me. A shining figure by the sea, standing all alone is he. He's the nickel. I'm gonna go to condition critical. Samurai. Is that for I'm toning it down just a little bit. Usually it's much worse, but since there are others in the house, I can't go like super OP crazy. That was probably about 70. That was probably about 75%. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. The thing, we can't do, okay, shoot. There we go. Yeah, I knew it wasn't that big of a deal. Yeah, but then, yeah, there was that. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, yeah, there's the Lady Von Karma voice. I came up with this, what the... No, like, at first I think I gave her, like, a voice like this a little bit, but then I was like, oh, I need to give her a German accent because she's from Germany, even though it's highly implied that she doesn't actually have the German accent whenever she speaks, but, you know, just because. That one came out at random. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got a couple chili dogs. They just really love using walkers in this world, don't they? It's like their form of artificial difficulty, sort of. Alright, let's move Vashyron in. Sometimes I don't know why this game does that, where like sometimes like it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just gotta make sure that he doesn't actually. Is it just me or does the screen shake whenever the walker? No, it doesn't. No, it does! Whenever the walker takes a step, the screen shakes. I didn't even notice that. Interesting. I don't really notice screen shake that much anymore because... What, is it really worth it to use up a Basel? I don't know. Well, the thing is, we're not going to really do any direct damage to him. I mean, we're doing direct damage to him, but... this might not be very smart. Oh, well, we'll try it. And then, 1, 2... Okay, we'll at least break one of his shields, though, and that will recover a Basel. And then we'll do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, but, like, what was I talking about? Yeah, but, like... A lot of them just came out of necessity, like they started out as like placeholder voices, and then eventually they sort of just got into like their own thing, I suppose. But where was I going with this? But yeah, it's just like I don't know, like I don't really know where most of those voices came from. They sort of just did. I don't know. I don't really have like any like ultimate advice for coming up with a bunch of different weird voices for all the different characters. You sort of just. It's sort of something that you just learn to do on your own. You also learn how to do like certain voice, like you also learn how to train and condition your voice or your throat to be able to handle certain voices that would like normally like destroy, like the Wendy Oldbag voice, like under normal circumstances, doing this for a prolonged period of time would absolutely destroy the throat. But I've been doing it long enough to actually know how to do it without going like super crazy or anything. It's just one of those things that you learn how to do over time. I still haven't quite learned how to do like the Dr. Hody voice or anything without really, because that voice, the one that I also gave Mo that in Justice for All, that one really destroys your throat. Like you have no idea. Okay, we'll just go with that. Light you up. That's going to hurt, but it's too bad. That's not going to hurt too bad. And oh, are you kidding me? Okay. What a walker right now. Like seriously? Ah! I can't believe it. Whack! We're so close to killing him and he keeps freaking doing his shield. Oh, and now you want to do that, huh? Because you know that the AI is just too smart at times. I like it, but I dislike it. Like, no. You know what? You want to play hardball, buddy? Alright, you're dead. You're dead. Okay, so I think what I want to do now is start picking up these bezel pieces that we lost. Make sure that I do not accidentally... You know, that one's a lost cause. Don't accidentally... Okay, Vashyron is very close to... I'm just gonna keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. For as you see, your brain is very small, so keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Okay, there we go. That's going to go put us in condition critical. I didn't do a... he's gonna... Oh, wait! I forgot that I can do that. Let's, you know what, emergency, desperate times call for desperate measures. Oops, Molotov cocktail. Alright, here we go. And throw. Oh, come on, don't be, man, what a bunch of jokers. Oh, stop running. Oh, now you want to run away, huh? Chili dog, now that I have your, okay, now you're running back. That's going to put me on fire. Yeah, which isn't very smart, but, you know, we have to do this. We have to. We have to, actually, kind of. Vashyron's actually gonna die, it looks like. Yeah, oh well. If we die, we die, it's no big deal. Level up, level 22, but we're gonna die 2 seconds later, there we go. Yeah, but where was I going with that? Yeah, I don't really have, like, any, like, advice for just coming up with just... I don't know, it's just... The best way to come up with voices is to just do it. Just do it! Like, I'm like Shia LaBeouf, just do it! Like, that's all there is to it, really. I don't really have, like, super OP advice. Like, I didn't, like, well, actually, I spent 7 years studying under a waterfall, and while I was doing that, that's how I came up with the awesomeness that is known as the Lady Von Karma. No. It's just one of those things. I mean, I haven't really, like, in this game, I haven't really showcased off any of the different voices just because I just haven't. For one reason or another. I can't believe it was a chili dog. Like, of all things, it was a chili dog that caused us to have trouble. Okay. Let's shoot you up. The thing is, like, even if he turns so that, you know, we attack his shield, we're still gonna get a bezel back, because it's gonna completely do that. Yep, there we go. Wasn't very smart now, was it, chili dog? Alright. Shoot you up. Now, but unfortunately now the walker's starting to, like, he's starting to lead his assault, unfortunately, but, you know, it's no big deal. We can get out of this decently alive, I think. Okay. Now we're gonna do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.8 damage. Okay. Finish up. No, we can't really finish up the last of it, but it's alright. Now, the big test is, will Vashyron be able to finish this guy off? We'll see. Yes, he can! Now, do I want to start doing, like, hero actions? It might not be smart to do hero actions. I don't know. Because, I don't know, I feel like I've learned my lesson on these things, just, like, not doing hero actions on them. I say that while doing a hero action on it, but it's alright. Alrighty then. Because, like, these guys do, like, OP amounts of damage. Just shoot before he does anything. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder, I never pay attention to this. Do enemies attack your other partners while you're doing an attack? Like, do they attack your other teammates while you're doing an attack yourself? Or... Alright. You. Or, what? You? That's neither Japanese nor English. Well, I mean, it is English. And actually it is Japanese too, but not the way that I wanted it to be. Okay, shoot. Okay. Maybe I wanted to say thank you? Or where did that come from? I'm actually legitimately confused where that came from. Okay, you're in the air, now you're dead, I think. I don't know. Maybe what I think I'm gonna do is this. One, even if I get caught on fire, it's alright, and that should kill him. Right? No. But he's on fire. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I mean, you're kind of SOL regardless, buddy. Like, you can turn all you want, but that's... Okay, no more Molotovs after this, though, because I want to save those for whatever the boss is going to be. Maybe it's like the Abominous... I am on fire right now, that's not good. Maybe it's like the Abominable Snowman's... There you go, you're dead. Maybe it's his secret bud, maybe it's his brother. You killed my brother, now I'm going to kill you, or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Vashyron, Zephyr. I don't know why I said their names out loud like that. Like, that was going to magically, like, branch off into, like, some super OP amazing, random topic, but no, it didn't. Let's see what we got here. Alright, we have 2 Walkers and a Shady Mug MG. Or, Shady Whatever. It's no big deal. I feel like by the end of this, I really am gonna have like a bunch of different Ace Attorney themed not voices, but Ace Attorney themed like character names for like everybody. Like we'll call like the Walkers like I don't even know. Like what would you call these things? They're big, they're annoying, and they just don't want to seem to die. I mean like Gumshoe's not really annoying, so we couldn't really call him, and we couldn't really just like do that for him or anything, eh? Let's see, what should we do here? Shoot? I don't know what to do here. It's kind of like, I feel like we'd pretty much still be in the same position for places like this. I feel like we'd be in the same exact position whether we used Leanne or okay, whether we had Leanne or not. Alright, Zephyr's kind of boxed in right here, and I feel like we'd actually end up losing 2 bezels if that stupid Walker thing took away all of our stuff, so I want to get that bezel back. I'm just gonna keep focusing on you. Maybe that's not a good idea, I'm not quite sure. Pretty much all of his, not really all of his shield, but a lot of his shield is gone. Maybe it might be, you know what, I'm gonna try it. Sometimes you have to take a little bit of a risk here. Get back some of those bezels. There we go. Most of his protection is gone now, so let's go ahead and shoot you up and what a jerk. It's all right though, because I can still do this, eh? I keep forgetting that I can still do hero actions with everyone else. It's just that I just prefer not to because they use up a lot of bezels, and I want to save those up for like Zephyr or something. I don't know. Okay, so this will like serve 2 things. One, it will load up on a bunch of scratch damage on the Shady Thug MG, but it will also take me out of harm's way of the Walker for the most part. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, yeah, we're in condition critical, which is not very good. Alrighty then. I really cannot stand. I feel like we're gonna die. We're gonna die, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Maybe we can get out of this. Maybe we can. Maybe. Shady Thug. How dare you have like... Yeah, that's going to... I actually didn't do very much damage for one reason or another. Oh, don't run away. Come on. Don't be like the Linkin Park song. No. No. 1, 2... There. He's just gonna keep running, and... That's why getting a condition critical can be kind of annoying, because they just... Because, like, you can't really do, like, hero actions, so you can't really be, like, super aggressive with your playstyle. Like, because there are times where, like, being passive is nice and all, but you have to be aggressive, and you can't be aggressive during condition critical. Because they're just like, yo, you're dead. You know? Well, not exactly like that, but basically. It's like, you're too slow, so you can't really do anything. And shoot. Alrighty then. Maybe I think what I'm going to do this time actually is... I think I'm going to try a different strategy here. I think I'm going to do the exact opposite of what I normally do. And by that I mean I'm going to do like a bunch of hero actions with Vashyron and just have Zephyr stand still. I don't know. I don't know. We'll try it. I'm not trying it right now. I'm trying to figure out the opportune time to take the strategy into consideration. Which could be right now, for all I know. In fact, we're going to do it right now. I don't know. We have to try a bunch of different things here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we got our Basel back. Good. And so then we'll have Zephyr do this. We'll have him load up 3, 4, 5. Because the important thing is to make sure that these stupid freaking walkers... Ow. Make sure that these walkers are what take away most of our scratch, or what build up most of our scratch damage, right? So we need to make sure that they do not become too big of a threat, because like they're the reason, because like they take away 2 bezels generally speaking whenever like they do stuff, right? So what am I gonna do? Alright, this one's fully loaded, like, there we go. Yeah, you see they take away 2, so I think I'm gonna retry. List, please. Might have to make a cut here or something just to make sure that the last episode doesn't go over an hour. May save time for both you and me. Although, it doesn't really matter because you guys can watch at 2 times speed with YouTube anyway, but... well, whatever. Walker... okay, 1, 2, 3... that didn't really do anything. 1, 2, 3... okay. 1, 2, 3, 4... okay, better do that before he starts attacking me. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4... that should take away some of his shield, right? So we should get our bezel back. Yeah, like, it's not necessarily a bad thing to lead the assault with your direct damage person. If only we could carry like a second gun. I feel like that would make things a lot easier. But we can't because it just takes too much weight. So no, we're not gonna do anything just yet. 1, 2, 3. Stupid things. They have those. They're those. I wanted to say rocket punch, like this is Dragon Ball Z or something, but no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 and a half, sure. That doesn't really cover anything, though. I knew this run was going to give us a lot of trouble. Alright, let's retry. Yes, please. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Walker. Is this the last room? Are we right here in the last room? I think we are. Yes, we are. We are in the last room, so... well, this could be the last room. It could be one of those infinite loop systems again. Okay. What I wanted... yeah, I wanted to save up. Okay, that's probably not going to hit him at all. Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe we should just be more aggressive ourselves. Just start loading up on the scratch damage ourselves? Or just loading up on the hero actions ourselves? I don't know. Shoot! There we go. I don't know. I always have to feel like I have to be like extra conservative with these guys because I don't know, they can do a lot, like if we had to deal with 3 shady mugs, even if they were like a few levels stronger than us, I wouldn't really be worried, right? But, you know, these guys on the other hand, they're kind of bad news bears, so it's like, alright, jump, and dead. Relatively speaking, we did get a bezel back. Could you die, please? There we go, dead. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move Vashyron back over here, so we're back in the cover. Have the enemies come over to us. That's what we're going to do. Okay. we still need to be in a position where, okay, let's move. Yeah, because I want to make sure that we stay as much behind these bunkers as we can. Okay. Go out that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not super OP or anything, but it's alright. We can still shoot you. Okay. We only have one left, so like, what I could do is be... Yeah, I think if I do a hero action with Vashyron, I might be able to get a Basel back. No guarantees, though. Yeah, we did. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Alright, so no hero action this time because... Ow. We need to get a Basel back. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I gotta be careful, though, because we're... Oops. We're not really in a position where... Okay, now if I were to do... This might be really stupid. I think it's really stupid. We're gonna try it. Alright. Come on! Please, just... Yeah, there we go. We got our Basel back. Get rid of some of that armor. If only we had 4 full ones. Only we had 4 full ones. Okay, we're gonna go this way. Gotta play smart. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Shoot! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Shah! They do this every time. You know what? I'm just gonna do a hero action because once we kill this guy, we'll get our Basel back anyway, right? So, all right. All right, we got another Basel back. So I think we can do the double hero action thing this time, ladies and gentlemen. Double or nothing. Double Sunday like we're Raditz from Dragon Ball Z. Why am I making so many Dragon Ball Z references today? Alright. There we go. Now he's fully gone. Now we're gonna have Vashyron. Or yeah, Vashyron. You see, this is why it's important to do this. Alright, so we're gonna go in a position where, oops, I have plenty of time to jump. There we go. Now you're dead. Threat suppressed. Area cleared. Ugh. Alrighty then. Now, either this white area, like, I think white means that you're, like, exiting an area. Red means that you can't go back. And then blue and green mean that there's another area. But there's another, whatchamacallit, that you have to... Alright, let's go to the abandoned energy station, please. We're gonna rest. I just have to say, I really do love the... I keep saying this, but I really do love the soundtrack for this game. I really do. Like, I consider it to be one of my favorites. I guess, like, for games that I would consider to have some of my favorite soundtracks would usually be, like... Actually, pretty much all the games that, you know, I usually... that I said were, like, some of my favorites of all time, you know, like Arkham City, or, like, the Arkham games... Catherine, the Ace Attorney games, or the Tell's games, all pretty much have like some of my favorite soundtracks. Not only are like some of my favorite games ever, but they also have awesome soundtracks. I also like the Crash Insanity soundtrack. It has a, you know, it's all done like a cappella. I guess so. It is important to. I was only half paying attention to that, but I believe he said. Whether it's through having fun or whether you're playing around or doing work, make sure that you have fun while doing it. I was only half paying attention to that, but I believe that's what he said there. 3, 4, 5, because like I always do that. I only like half pay attention to what everyone's saying like while I'm recording, and then I only really pay attention to everything, you know, while I'm editing, which is why I'm not like always like. Which is why I'm not always reacting to everything that everyone's saying, because, you know, like, since it's, like, you know, a second language of mine, I have to pay attention a little bit more than normal. Okay, come on, don't do that. Let's see here. But this is actually, like, the same exact room that we had just before we went to... Alrighty, then. Yeah, but we are going to have to be I think we're gonna go for with the aggressive approach again. Just not to be confused with the aggressive linear motion battle system, which is the name of the linear motion battle system for Tales of Eternia. Random fact. Random fact of the day, but you guys didn't know that, did you? Yeah, that's why it's called the aggressive one, because I believe that you were able to cast... They called it that because I believe you were able to cast like magic a lot more aggressively? Or something like that, actually. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Thing is, if we do this, we would only have one whatchamacallit, which in theory would put us in a position where we wouldn't be able to. He doesn't have enough health to really warrant that, though. I feel like. Yeah, I feel like this is a bad idea. We might get a Basel, but no, we did not get a Basel. We're going to be in condition critical. Now, what we could do is just run away and then rest again and then come back. We could do that. I think that's what we're going to do. Or we could just... No, we could just retry. I mean, we're going to start off with everything automatically again anyway, so... Okay, then. Walker... I have to say, though, that all things considered, we're actually not doing too bad, considering that we're only 2/3 of Team Strawberry at the moment. Not too bad. Like, I don't want to say that we're doing great, because I'm just going to jinx myself when we're going to have, like, abominal... Is it abominal? Abominal Snowman times 2, frickin' OP this time, he's resistant to fire. Or something stupid like that. You wait, ladies and gentlemen. This boss is going to... I feel like it's going to be basically the same thing as last time, which actually shouldn't be too bad, because we know how to beat him this time around, but that doesn't make it any less annoying. Alright. There we go. And shoot! Okay, so now we're going to do this again. Make sure we go this way. Can we jump? Yes. I just wanted to make sure that we were jumping over him, so that because, like, you know, enemies can stop your, as I've demonstrated. Was it this episode or last episode? I don't know. As I've demonstrated, you can. Is it really worth it? I mean, that's just how this game works. Though you have to find a happy medium. Like, if you play too aggressively or too passively, you're not going to get anything done. Well, look, I think actually what I can do is, so long as he doesn't turn around, please stay tuned. Nah, jerk. I can still do this. I think get like right next to him. Yes, you're dead. There we go. We got our bezel back. Now it's time to. You think you're cool, motorcycle? You know, just driving past? Frickin' no. 1 PM, it's not like super late. It would be at least he's not like, you know, like those jerks who come at like... What the heck? What is going on right now? Does it really... That is weird, actually. Is that my thumbstick, or... What is going on? I don't have to buy a new controller, do I? I hope I don't. No, I think that's... These are... I think I'm confusing myself. Wait, it's like they're inverted, but they're not. I'm wasting a lot of time right now. Okay, let's just whatchamacallit at the moment. Okay. Do we have... Wait, is there another Walker in here? No, there isn't. Alright, so... Ow. That's... I said ow, even though no one really did anything just yet. I have to be careful about that, though, because even though... I can't... Oh, nope. You gotta be... You gotta be kidding me. Alright. You're pretty much dead at this point, so what I'm gonna do this time is... This might be stupid. We're gonna try it. We have to do this, though. We need to get our bezel back, and I was in a position where I was going to, yeah, Vashyron is like, no, we don't want to exit the area. Okay, condition critical. Dang it. I think that we're going to be able to get through this entire thing in this episode, though, ladies and gentlemen. Even if I have to make cuts, we're going to try to get through this entire thing in this episode. Okay. There you go. Now, unfortunately, we can't do a hero action. Oh, just run. Yeah, be stupid. There we go. Die. Alright. Now what are you going to do here? You have no... Well, he does have a shield, but... Okay. What if we... What... I don't want to say anything. Yeah, because that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, let's retry again. Oh, now it's you, huh, buddy? Alright. That's how you want to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I hate when that happens, where, like... Because, like, there's no... Where, like, he just... Don't go for the shield, Zephyr! Like, that's the one place you don't go for. Because if you go for the shield, you're just wasting your time. Like, it makes it easier for Vashyron to get bezels and everything, but... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Go for the actual body itself. Hmm? How about you do that? What did I even run into? There we go, we got a bezel back. I missed like crazy there. Alright, whatever. What am I gonna do? I don't want to ease off. I don't want to ease off on these hero actions though, because it's like, it's kind of like a catch-22. It's like if you ease off on the hero actions, then you're saving bezels, but at the same time you're in direct fire for you're in direct line of fire for everything else. Thus, in actuality, you're not really saving yourself. You're making it more difficult, but at the same time, you're also making it more difficult by actually doing the hero actions. So it's like, why? I don't know. Pass over to Vashyron. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I actually should have put on the first 8 things for Vashyron, huh? Or Zephyr. Why do I... You know, I'm several recording sessions into this game, and I still don't get their names right, ever. Alright. Be dumb. Ow. You were stupid. Good. Alrighty then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Of course, now I'm in direct fire for everything else, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, all things considered. Alright. We have 29 of these. Alright. Here we go. I probably should have let that charge just like I do anything else, huh? Maybe I should keep just 20. Alright, now he's on fire, which is good. Alright, level 22. Now I need to do... I believe... No one said anything, but I believe that that's actually based on the amount of damage that you do in order to level up. Okay. I think this should be enough. Just one more. And then I'm gonna have Zephyr load up on the scratch damage. Now I'm gonna switch over to this and do a hero action. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, we got 2 back from that. Sweet. Alright. Alright, he's, ow! That's not really that bad, actually. Okay. Now we can actually finish both of these guys off, so we'll do that on you. And now on you. There we go. Let's see what's left. We have this guy. There we go. Gauge broken. Okay, now we got pretty much all of our bezels back, which is good. Smart to use these, I suppose. Alrighty then, so what I'm gonna do now... Oops! Well, I guess that was perfect. That worked out perfectly anyway. Alright. We're not out of the woods yet, though, ladies and gentlemen. Like, if... We can't get too celebratory just yet. Just yet. Okay, I have the gun selected, which is good. Alright. Do that. Get her one of the bezels back. Alright. Good. And one more should finish him off, I think. There we go. Now all that's left is the dog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, the chili dog. Now, let's see here. Alright, back to Vashyron. Back to Vashyron. Okay, finish him off. There we go, threat suppressed. Excuse me, well, that only took like 8,000 seconds. Let's see, how many... Okay, so we have 26 Molotovs left. Okay. Now we need to go... Let's see... The red way leads to the boss, so that's where we're gonna go. Maybe red symbolizes that, you know, you can't pass until you clear the area out. Green means that you can go regardless if you clear the area out or not. And then what does blue mean? And then white is an exit? I don't know. Still can't quite figure that out yet. Or haven't, I should say. Oh, this is not good. Okay, Cannon Colossus, level 61. So, it's like, he's like a Big Daddy from Bioshock, combined with a Psycho from Borderlands that uses the tank as a weapon. My guess is that he's not super weak to ice. He kind of looks like he has a fire motif to me, actually. Aw, this is not good. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the clickbait approach here. Have him come to me behind cover. I hate when that happens sometimes, where this game, like, it takes a little while to register that it's another character's turn. Oh my goodness! This actually makes me want to play Shadow Colossus. If I ever had like a PS3 or something, I would definitely love to do a series on that game. Oh! Yes, he has an ice motif, or a fire motif. Does that mean that he's not resistant to fire? I mean, there's only one way to find out. Must keep on moving ahead. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it. I mean, people get set on fire regardless if they're weak to fire or not. I just don't know, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. He's not on fire yet. I think he might be resistant to fire, actually, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that was a bunch, and he just does not seem to care at all. Well, the good news is that at least he's not the type of person to freeze you like the snowman was. It doesn't change the fact that he's level 61, though. Oh boy, we can't do hero action. If we had Leanne, this wouldn't be too bad. This wouldn't be too bad. I guess they didn't give him an ice motif because if he did, like, an ice motif with only 2 characters would be very, very unfair. So they're like, okay, let's try to make this somewhat fair. I guess. I don't know. Hold on, let's pause for a second. You might say, why did I have to pause? Well, if you've been watching my videos long enough, you should know why. I don't... Oh, okay, I'm dead. I don't really say it out loud anymore, but I always constantly jiggle my mouse throughout the recording session several times. I just don't announce it like I used to. I don't know. Some people miss that. I remember one person in the comments was like, oh, I miss when you used to announce that you jiggled the mouse. I'm not saying that as a joke. Someone actually did, so yeah, it's one of those things. Yeah, he just does not seem to care at all that he's being set on fire. Like, well, I mean, he's not even being set on fire. He has to have some type of fire-resistant... that reminds me of when I first fought a Big Daddy in Bioshock. That was one of those things, because those things terrified me. Like, everyone talks about, like, how, like, Bioshock was... I never really considered it to be, like, a horror game or anything. Like, it's supposed to be, like, some survival horror action type game, but I never really considered it scary, you know? Even me, I mean, I get scared relatively easily when it comes to that type of stuff, but nah, I don't really consider it scary. It wasn't really a scary game, but, you know, I remember when I first had to fight a Big Daddy, that was one of those things, like, I don't know, just one of those things, like, some memories from the previous console generation, you know, 360 PS3 era, like encountering like my first Berserker in Gears of War. Goodness, that was terrifying. I was over at a friend's house because I had heard of Gears of War before. Like I saw it at like this summer camp that I went to, and we weren't allowed to play mature rated games at that summer camp, but they allowed Gears of War because you can turn off like the blood and the violent language and everything. So then later that year, like during the wintertime, I was visiting a friend's house, and then he went over to and we went over to GameStop. I was like, oh, you know, there's this game called Gears of War. This must have been 2007, actually. It was before Gears of War 2 came out. I was like, oh, okay, you know, Gears of War 2, you know, or Gears of War, you know, you should try it. This is an interesting little game. So we did it. We beat the game in one night. We were like little 7th graders, right? So that made when we encountered the Berserkers, it was like, ooh. Yeah, especially since we were like little 7th graders, that just made it even more terrifying, all things considered, but oh, good times. We always like every time I talk to him, like we always go back to that, just like that one time that we first fought the. Wait, so let me get this straight. That is an orange beam, but it freezes you. Now, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I've always been conditioned to think that orange equals fire, blue equals ice. That's the logical deduction that one would make, right, ladies and gentlemen? But no, this guy is like, no, let's have an orange beam and make you think you have a fire motif, but in reality, I actually have ice. I still don't even know if this guy's is resistant to flames or not. Wait a minute. Even if he is, it doesn't matter. You know what? Because we have ice grenades. All right, let's retry. Let's retry. I completely forgot about that because I don't think he really cares at all about being set on fire. But maybe, even though he's in an icy area, he might be weak to ice. Like, it might sound silly, but it's worth a shot, I'd say. We're not going to use the freeze grenade plus, we're just going to use... Do we really only have 6 of these? Well, I did remember using quite a bit at one point or another. Wasn't very smart on my part, I should say. Loco, come on! That is a load of baloney. 1, 2, 3... I'm not quite sure how much damage that did. Okay, that did that amount of damage. Let's switch over to the Molotovs again. Make sure we're not in a position where we run right into him. He does not seem to really care at all about being set on fire. I don't get it. Maybe he's like the frickin' Outbreaker in Tales of Vesperia, where like he switches between 2 elements, like, you know, like Outbreaker in Tales of Vesperia is like he could change like between day and nighttime. When it was daytime, he was weak to, I believe during day he was weak to water attacks, and during the night he was weak to fire attacks. Because like during the night he had like a water motif, but during the day he had an ice motif. Maybe. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ow! Please don't freeze me. I mean, it's not impossible. It's unlikely. It's not impossible. How much damage did that do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. He shot me, but we hit the A button fast enough that we were able to. Come on, please just take away some of... How hard is it, really, to do some decent damage? Okay, we're in condition critical right now, which is not good. Okay. He clearly does not seem to care about these at all. Let's go with the freezer grenade. And let's throw that. Did that do anything? Why are we doing any direct damage to this guy? I don't get it. I don't get it. We should be... Okay, he's airborne. Okay, can you... Please! Can you... There we go! The music slowed down considerably, but we're still not in a good position to really do anything just yet. Okay. Because, yeah, we can just pick those up and then get that health back. I don't get it. What should be the strategy for this guy? Okay, he's airborne. Let me switch over to the Molotov cocktails again. I still don't... I feel like they do just about the same, realistically. Like, they probably do just about the same amount of damage. Like, I don't think he has, like, either a fire or an ice thing. In fact, I believe he's actually probably resistant to both. I try. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. It's been probably a full hour at this point since I made that last cut, and no matter how hard I try, no matter what strategies I use, I've even looked it up, I just cannot seem to beat him. And now I'm sort of at this predicament, right, where it's like, I could grind, but then that would put Leanne like 8,000 times behind everyone, which is completely idiotic. The guy cannot be set on fire. The guy cannot be set. The guy cannot be frozen. The guy could not have anything done to him at this point, and I think for this recording session anyway, I think I'm just going to have to stop at this point, and pick up against the boss in the next recording session or something, do a grinding session or something. I don't know. What I do know is that this is, man, what a bunch of jokers. that's all I have to say. I think, well, you know, if I decide to just do a grinding session and record the whatchamacallit later, then this won't be the end of that video, but if it is, I'll go ahead and do the normal outro thing. So if you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If that was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the Elven Brother today. Also follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye.